What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Honest Reviews with me, your host, CHiLLs. Today's episode is going to be on one of my favorite games, so this might be a little biased. It is Neon Corp. Now, there's a reason why this is my favorite, and I do unbiased reviews, so I try not to let my thoughts and feelings of the game kind of get in the way. I try to do the review as honest as possible and let you know, like, hey, if it sucks dick and blah blah blah, and how much this is gonna, take out of your pocket, and whether or not you're gonna get enjoyment from it. Now, one thing I can tell you is that this game in itself has given me a ton of playtime. Give me 2 seconds here and I'll let you know what exactly. Okay, guys, so I've on my Steam channel or Steam page, I just checked it out. I have over 24 hours of playtime on this, and that's in a relatively short period of time. You figure I've already done 40 plus episodes of this series on my YouTube channel, and I played a little bit outside of here, did a live stream on it as well. And it's, as I described with a lot of the other games before, it's a time waster. And in that sense, I don't use that as a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It's one of those things that you can quickly pick up, play a little bit of, and then walk away. And it's not you're going to lose this, or you lose your place, or you have to complete a quest, or anything like that. You do a level or something like that, and then you piss off. Or you just don't even finish the level. And that's the thing I enjoyed about it, is it was easy enough to just pick up, run around, shoot and kill things, level up a little bit, and then stop. You didn't have to continue doing a whole series of quests in order to actually make it achievable, or to get somewhere in the game. It was solely based on whatever you wanted to do for that particular day or playthrough. It currently goes for $17, I believe, on Steam. That is Canadian dollars. So $17 on Steam, and definitely in my eyes is worth it if you're into the top-down shooter kind of things. It's replayable because I just beat the Overseer 1 level, and now they have an Overseer 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. So you can keep going, and as you complete each Overseer, it becomes, I guess, more challenging in the sense that you have to have better weapons. You can't just, run around like I am here, shooting all these guys and actually kill them with like 1 or 2 shots. It's going to take 15-20 shots to be able to kill some of these guys, so that in itself is going to be pretty challenging, and that's the thing I liked about it. The other thing I like is the excessive use of blood and guts. So as you can see, the whole floor is completely coated in it. Absolutely amazing in that sense that it's just like, you'll see guys, you shoot them once and they're like, ooh, and they start squirting blood everywhere. That's cool, I know it seems like just a little bit of overkill when it comes to the whole shooting and killing things, but I enjoy that kind of thing because it's just over the top, and that to me in itself is really cool, just because you don't have to worry about stupid little cartoon violence or anything like that, and it's not realistic in the sense that it's like, holy shit, that is like way over the top. It's just really cool. Like I said, it's just something that's they threw in there, I think more for just kind of like gratuitous violence, as they do with gratuitous sex and that type of thing. So that was cool. But the thing I really enjoyed about this here was the challenge that you get with each individual boss, and there is 5 plus the Overseer, or 4 plus the Overseer, and that is cool itself because you have to find a weak spot on the boss and then run around and try and kill that guy. You have, I think, at least 3 up to 5 different characters to play as. You've got the Assassin, which is my favorite. You've got the Corporate Soldier. You have a Hacker. You have something else that's like a techie or whatever. And then I think there's one more that's in there as well. And each one has like pluses and minuses of what they can do. And certain guys will have extra strength. Other ones will have the ability to hack, obviously. And then they have ones where, like I'm using right here, is the Assassin. If you're in a dark spot, you can actually be not seen by any of the characters that are in the game, which is also very cool. And the amount of weapons, God, there's got to be at least 30 different kinds of weapons that you can pick up and use. Certain ones you have to find them before you have the ability to use them, and the amount of different mobs or enemies that you have in the game is over the top as well. So it's not just the same old thing. You're going to go through a different type of level, which is just basically like a maze you're trying to find your way through. You're going to face different kinds of enemies on each level, which makes it even more challenging. Then you have what you got here on the screen, which is the sort of like the upgrade that you can get per level or per container or whatever it is that you go into. And with these here, depending upon the individual that you have and how many unlocks you have, you can install up to 12 different types of upgrades, and they range from anything to more damage, getting health from kills, and all that kind of stuff. So that was really cool. The graphics in their own semi-realistic, I guess you could say, but very colorful and vibrant and bright, and I really enjoyed that because it just, again, it makes the game what it is, neon chrome, as it were. So that's pretty cool in itself, and I was really happy to be able to get early access to this game when it first came out, even before it came out. And the guys 10 Tons Limited really did a great job with listening to the community and allowing that feedback to be put into the game. So they did a really good job with that there, and you have a lot of happy people. And it's not just me with my review here. If you read any of the other players' reviews, they're like a huge amount of positive feedback for this. So definitely it is across the board that a lot of people are really enjoying it. And I guess you could say maybe the few odd ones that you'll see that are negative are probably just the haters. It's like, oh, this game sucks because there's so many bugs. But again, that's what it's like with early access, and now that they've got a final release already out, the price has gone up, but it also is now a game where you shouldn't have or experience very little amount of bugs and glitches. Me personally, never experienced a bug or a glitch or anything like that, so that was very cool on that part. And it's just something, like I said, that even though I've done 40 plus episodes on this, it's something that I enjoy picking up, even at random, and just going, yeah, you know what, today I feel like doing blowing people up. And here I am, I blow people up. And that was the cool thing I liked about it. It's that it is something that you can just pick up and do at random, and you don't have to have a goal in mind. And, you're waiting for your friends to stop by, pick up the game, play for 15-20 minutes, that's it. And that was really cool. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. And I'm looking forward to continuing the series, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the series in itself. Definitely, you will get its playthrough time. Like, if you even look at it, guys, I've got 24 hours of playthrough, so I paid less than $1 an hour to play it, like maybe 70 cents kind of thing. Definitely is worth it when you look at it from that perspective, and that's how I try to rate the games, in the sense that, you know what, how much are you actually going to play this game? Because there's games out there that I played that I enjoyed, but it cost me $25 to buy the game, and I was lucky to get 3 hours of playthrough on it, and the replayability was 0. So like I said, with this here, you might spend the $18, but you're going to get, I got 24 hours just on the first Overseer. There's like 10 more. So I could potentially get up to 200, 300 hours of playtime out of this. And to me, that makes it extremely worth it. The fact that I have something that I'm going to be able to continue to play, and even if it's not a YouTube series, this is something that I would just kind of pick up and play at random without having, any affliction that, I have to put out an episode or anything like that. With this particular game, it is something that I've really enjoyed playing and putting out on YouTube, and never having that feeling of, oh shit, now I got to play this stupid game. Because one, that's not the way I do my YouTube channel. I only play things that I enjoy. And if I ain't gonna like something, I'm not gonna play it. I'll try things out, and if I don't like it, I'll be like, oh shit, nope, not doing this anymore. And that's what happens to some of my series on the channel. It's just those things where it's like, nope, not feeling it anymore, don't want to do it, so screw it. And I take it out. I just don't want to play games that don't excite me, or games that you guys are gonna know that I don't like it. And that's not the kind of shit you guys want to see. You came here to be entertained. You came here to see enjoyable gameplay. You don't want to see a guy go, God, I hate this game sucks, everything about this game sucks. It's like, well, then what the hell are you playing it for? So definitely is one of the ones on my top list. I think it was in my top 10 list as well, and if it's not on the top 10 list that I released, it'll definitely be on the one that I released for Christmas. So watch out for this bomb right here. Bam. That's the anti-op grenade. The biggest, probably most powerful grenade that's in the game. Friggin' amazing. Yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helps you decide as to whether or not it's a worthwhile purchase. If you are into the top-down shooter kind of things, definitely take a peek at this. The link for the description, or the link will be in the description for the game, the link to the Steam page. Check it out. And the guys on Twitter is 10 Tons Limited. You can check them out there. They're always active with retweeting and liking my tweets whenever I do something, so that's also pretty cool too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Honest Reviews. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down below for me. I'm always active on my channel, and if you leave a comment for me, you're guaranteed to get an answer. It might not be immediately, but yeah, as soon as I see it, definitely will answer it to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Take care.